What's up YouTube, it's your boy FootyVision back with another banger, and today we are ranking the AFL logos. Alright boys, so there's a few questionable ones here. Western Bulldogs, we're not doing the 100-year one, but yeah, everything else is right. I think any other 100-year ones that might be missing, we're not doing them. But yeah, okay, so I'm gonna go through them all right now for you boys, and we're gonna rank them all. So we got S tier, A tier, B tier, C tier, D tier. So Adelaide's new logo, I actually kind of fuck with it, boys. I think A or S. I think I'm gonna go A. I don't like how it's like so straight on all the edges though. It kind of annoys me. But it's a very good new logo. It's better than the old logo by far, I reckon. And it's a bit unique in the league. Brisbane Lions, the old traditional logo. Well, not really old, but they've only had it like 20 years or something. But yeah, but this logo has been like the most regular logo that the Lions have had. They haven't really changed it much for many years now. I'm going to go with, for the Lions logo, probably a B tier. It's a solid logo. We'll go next Carlton. So Carlton, I'm going to put them in, I'm going to say A tier. I kind of like the, I think it's like called like a crest or something, where they've got the just the C. I think it looks cool on the jerseys, and I like the logo. Collingwood, this is their newer, I think they changed it a couple of years ago, but it's like their newer logo. I'm not the biggest fan of this one. I'm going to go C tier. I don't really like it how it's got like a circle thing around the magpie. Like, I don't get the point. The Essendon logo hasn't changed in a long time. So we'll give that, I reckon it's a good logo. It has like the words very clear, and it's just got like a traditional logo, and they haven't tried to change it too much. So I'm going to give it an A tier. Next we've got the Dockers. They've messed with this one a little bit. I like how it is now. I feel like it's cool how it's got like the East, whatever year on the top. I think it's 1994 or something. But yeah, I like that logo. It's a solid logo. I think I'm going to go B tier for that logo. Then we got Geelong next. So Geelong have had this logo for, I don't actually know, but I think it's like 4-5 years they've had that. Maybe a little longer, but they changed it not too long ago. They do tend to change around their logo a bit, Geelong. It's solid, but I'm going to go C tier. It's not like unique. It's not too crazy or anything. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of that logo. Next, we've got the Suns. So they recently, this year, rebranded to this logo. It's a bit of a unique one in the AFL. It's a bit odd. But I kind of like how it works for the Suns though. It's got like the sunset, and it's also got like the shape of a football. I'm thinking of the jersey right now that looks terrible, but we're just rating it on the logo because they got like the red on their jersey. But if we're just looking at the logo, I'd give it an A tier, honestly. I think that's going to be a good logo for the Suns going into the future. And I feel like this is a new era for the Suns where their logo actually like looks good. It fits in with the AFL, I think. Next we've got the Giants. It's a solid logo. They've had it for many, many years. They haven't really messed with it too much. I'm going to give them a B tier because I feel like it's very solid. Hawks, I feel like it's just like a hawk. That's it, on a crest. A hawk on like a crest. Like, it's not too crazy or anything. I'm going to give them a C tier. They haven't really messed around with it at all. Then we move to Melbourne. They changed their logo quite a bit. Every 5 or so years, Melbourne make a bit of a change to it. Yeah, so I'm going to probably give them that new Melbourne, with this new Melbourne logo. I think that's an A tier, honestly. That's a really solid logo, and they got like the monogram or whatever it's called. I don't know. Then North Melbourne, they haven't really changed it around. It's solid, kind of represents North Melbourne, kinda, I don't know. But it's not really that unique or anything. It's not like a unique sporting logo or anything. I feel like they could change it, maybe make it cooler. So yeah, I'm going to give that C tier. Then we go Port Adelaide. Port Adelaide have messed around with it a lot. This is like a new one now with like the prison bar sort of on it. because I think they were a little pissed that they couldn't put that in their jersey. It kind of represents their past because they used to wear like the prison bars when they were in the SANFL because they were the Port Adelaide Magpies, I think, back then. I'm not the biggest SANFL fan, but I think that's right there. I'm honestly going to give that an S tier. I like that logo a lot. I think that's the perfect logo for Port Adelaide. Alright, next we got Richmond. They haven't changed around too much. I'm not the biggest fan of that logo. I'm honestly going to give that a C tier. I don't know. I feel like it's just kind of basic. I don't know. St Kilda next. I kind of like this logo. It's not too complicated. So I'm probably going to give that an A tier. It's like not too complicated, but it's not too basic. And it's kind of not much different to like all the other St Kilda logos because they haven't really changed it too much over the years. But I think it fits in A tier for my rankings. Next we got Sydney. I don't like how they've added like the bird sticking out of the logo almost. So honestly, I'm going to give that a C tier. I'm not the biggest fan of that new logo. They changed that a couple of years ago, maybe 5-6 years ago now. But yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of that. Next we got West Coast. I kind of like this logo. I like how they've got like the bird and then it's got like the writing, how it is. I like the font on the writing, low-key. I'm going to probably give that an A tier. I kind of like that logo. I probably need to move some down to D tier actually. No, I'm not going to actually. And then we got the Bulldogs. So I grew up when they had the old, like when I was growing up, we had like the old logo before this. And then around like 2016, 2017, maybe 2015 even, we changed to this logo. And honestly, I like this logo more than our old logo because our old logo was like almost like a oval shape. But yeah, I prefer this logo a lot more. So I'm going to give this one probably an A tier. I don't know what Bulldogs could do to really make it better than that. So yeah, probably top of B tier pushing towards A tier. Like top of B tier, low A tier probably. But yeah, so that's what I'm thinking for my why did I say predictions? For my AFL Team Logo rankings. So yeah, I've gone Port at the top and then a bunch of teams on all the others. So yeah, Port is my favourite logo in the league, boys. Even though I'm not really a Port fan, low-key. We just beat them by like 91 points like a week or two before I'm recording this. So that's kind of tough. But yeah, that's all my rankings, boys. So tell me in the comments what you think. Tell me in the comments maybe any ways that you think your club or another club could change their logo. And yeah, give me some ideas, low-key. Give me ideas for future tier lists, even if you want as well. Peace, boys. Like and subscribe.